It's a Friday chaotic distance, boss.
Yeah.
Oh, first of all, Josh, congratulations on Pre-6 win.
No, we don't really need congratulations. I've actually said the guys will have to, no, please.
Sports Center is brought to you by MTN 4G Plus. For the fastest connectivity and highest internet speed, choose MTN TurboNet. Standard Chartered Bank here for good. Multi-TV, just thrills. Yes, it's my show.
I'm talking about something stand up a sec when you beat Pope Joe. It should be 90-10. Then we are talking.
So it means you lost because you won by 68.
But we don't.
You lost.
No.
So you lost.
We are killing the enemy. That is what we are looking for. Forget about the rest of the school.
So you are just against Prempeh winning this year.
Is the subject too.
But you know, I face a dilemma today because my son and the girl school associated with me.
We are supporting Wesley Girls today, actually.
Prempeh and Wesley Girls.
We are supporting Wesley Girls.
But let me just say this word of comfort to Wesley Girls.
What are you trying to say?
No matter the margin by which you lose, it won't really be an event if you lose. It's not like an advancement has lost.
We want Wesley Girls today to show dynamism. Show me dynamism.
You just don't want Prempeh to equal your record at the national side
and move to the next level. Prempeh shall fall. Prempeh will fall today.
Do I hear fear?
Must fall. Olympus has fallen.
Wesley Girls,
drop that Prempeh.
We are supporting you.
We are supporting you.
We are supporting you.
Thank you. We receive it. Yes,
dynamism.
Yeah. Activism. Thank you.
Everything. Wesleyism.
Movementism.
Do it for me today. Just for me.
Okay, we'll do sportism this morning. The journey of 1,000 smiles began 10 years ago, and to celebrate this, MTN is giving away 10 brand new Hyundai cars in the MTN Momo at 10 promo, including the all-new 2019 Hyundai Santa Fe as the grand prize. You could also win other exciting prizes like Samsung Smart TVs, up to 3,000 Ghana cedis in e-cash every month, and so much more. Just keep using your MTN Momo more for your everyday transactions to build points and win big from now till the end of August, only on Ghana's biggest network. Dial *120# to check your points. Terms and conditions apply. Go on, just Momo it. We did for you everywhere you go. When you woke up this morning, you probably had no plans of feeling special, but the Standard Chartered Infinite card in your wallet always thinks otherwise. Because wherever you go, trust me, you will get pampered. You're traveling? Guess what? A free travel insurance cover of up to $2.5 million is sitting pretty, waiting for you. As if that's not enough, you get a free pass to over 1,000 VIP lounges in airports all over the world. Well, this is just a few of the many amazing privileges the Standard Chartered Visa Infinite debit or credit card brings you. Isn't it time for an upgrade? Call toll free on 0800 740 100 or visit sc.com/gh for yours today. Standard Chartered. Here for good.
And here for sports. Daniel, let me tell you this. The Black Stars are back in training today ahead of the round of 16 game with Tunisia on Monday. Coach Appiah gave the team a day off yesterday after playing their last group game against Guinea-Bissau. Good news for Ghana is that Thomas Ejapong and Jonathan Mensah are back in the team. Here's assistant coach Ibrahim Tanko.
It's worrying, but as I said now, Thomas Ejapong started yesterday and it looks very good. And Jonathan Mensah will also definitely come back. So we hope that Christian Atsu, even though the doctors are not so sure, but he's here and he's getting better every day. We hope that he will come back. But if he's not, and I'm sure that those who are here are going to do the job for him also to be very happy.
Now, Ghana will face Tunisia in the round of 16 on Monday, and for Tanko, they are preparing well to win that game, although he admits it will be difficult.
Yeah, we know a lot because, as you know, we have our scouts here, we have our video analysts here, we also watch some of their game on television. Even yesterday, the technical team watched their game. Today, we are going to have maybe 10-minute session with the players. So we know them very well, and as we said, we are also going to prepare very well so that we are going to win against them.
Now, tomorrow there's a heavyweight clash between Nigeria and Cameroon. Later in the evening, we've got Egypt, who face South Africa. And then on Sunday, there's DR Congo up against Madagascar and Algeria take on Guinea. Today, we've got Benin versus Morocco. And the second game is between Senegal and Uganda. We've got live commentary here on Joy 99.7 FM. Now let's get today's dose of the Joy African Minutes with Baba Tando.
The AFCON Minute on Joy is brought to you by Total Excellium, the fuel that cleans your engine kilometer after kilometer, in association with GoTV and DSTV, your exclusive Total AFCON coverage destination. Madagascan President Andry Rajoelina has chartered a 480-seater plane to take football fans to Egypt for the 2019 Total Africa Cup of Nations after the country qualified for the round of 16. The team emerged top of Group B after beating three-time tournament winners Nigeria by 2-0, sparking widespread excitement in the Indian Ocean island nation. There are no direct commercial flights from Madagascar to Egypt, hence the flight will leave Antananarivo on Saturday and return immediately after the game. Here's the catch: the adventure will come at a cost. Tickets will cost about $600, including the flight, a seat at the match and meals. Tweet at us at Joy Sports with the hashtag JoyAFCON. Salam.
All right, let me tell you some news in tennis. Of course, the Golden Rackets team, who ensured Ghana's qualification from the Euro Africa Zone 4 of the Davis Cup to Zone 3, have earned qualification to Zone 3 definitely. Now, they have managed to, they've been presented with a $3,000 check by McDan Foundation. So the team made of US-based Henan Aban, Isaac Norte, Benjamin Palm and Johnson Aqua secured this feat in Congo last weekend. So we're definitely going to be getting you more as we go through this. Congratulations again to the team and good work there, McDan. But can we quickly talk about some football then before we get into some basketball? A new Chelsea boss, Frank Lampard, says returning to his former side as manager is the biggest challenge of his career.
Yes, yeah, I would. Because my playing career is done. So it's great memories, great challenges along the way, and I always loved the challenge. Coming here 19 years ago was a challenge, because I remember driving home and I had the radio on and some people were questioning whether I should be here for £11 million. I worked really hard to try and put that right as a player, and now I'm in a position where I'm going to work really hard to be successful as a manager here. And when I started out in management 1 year ago, I felt last year was a huge challenge, because you start a game. I don't want credit for my playing career. I think it will last 5 minutes. And I understand that it should last 5 minutes, because I should be judged on what I do here and what I do going forward. So yeah, the challenge is for me here at a club like Chelsea to show that now going forward.
Now, there's more football to definitely look forward to this weekend, and there are two games to savor. First, the Copa America final between Peru and host Brazil, and then we've got the Women's World Cup final there between three-time champions USA and the Netherlands. Joy Sports, Danama Ayina has a preview.
Sweden will take on England in a third-place playoff on Saturday, and the Netherlands will face United States on Sunday in the final of the Women's World Cup. The USA has had a successful World Cup campaign so far and would like to draw the curtains in grand style. After beating European giants like Spain, France and England in the knockout stages, it's time to face the European champions Holland. Both sides haven't faced each other in a World Cup fixture, and this will be the first time Netherlands has made it to the Women's World Cup final. With a 12-match winning streak in major tournaments, the Dutch women will be more than excited to continue their winning ways. The young Dutch forward Vivianne Miedema will be a threat to the US defense. The orange side will be heavily reliant on their playmaker Danielle van de Donk. The Dutch team has developed great momentum over the period and are known for scoring in the last minutes. Sunday's match will be memorable. The two teams with the most enthusiastic fans in France. On Sunday, the defending champions versus the European champions, who will be crowned world champions of the women's football.
Let's do some basketball right now. And July 1 was Canada's Independence Day, but on Wednesday, the High Commission here in Accra puts up an event to celebrate the occasion and also highlight the relationship between the two countries. High Commissioner Heather Cameron says the recent NBA championship feat by the Toronto Raptors is putting her country on the sporting map.
It was the first time the NBA championship has ever been won by a non-U.S. team. It's the first time it comes to Canada. We are so proud of the Raptors. And boy, the country just embraced them from coast to coast to coast. We had communities getting together, outdoors, indoors, just to watch the games. And the other thing that I think really came out was just how much new Canadians have embraced basketball as a sport. There's lots of basketball traditions here in Africa and beyond, and they've brought that love of basketball to Canada with them, and they made Raptors their own team. And then, of course, we've got a pretty big Africa contingent in the Raptors. Pascal Siakam, the Cameroonian as well, and then the coach from Nigeria. Yeah, so really just a big Africa footprint within the Toronto Raptors.
Now, Rafa Nadal allowed tennis to do the talking against Senirate Nick Kyrgios. I mean, when he's twice served underarm to progress to the Wimbledon third round. Andy Bauer has more from the All England club.
Rafa Nadal beat the controversial Australian player Nick Kyrgios in 4 sets in a grudge match at the Championships. Kyrgios was up to his old tricks, arguing with the umpire and serving underarm. He also insisted he had no need to apologise to the 18-time Grand Slam champion, despite blasting the ball at him at one point.
Why would I apologise? I mean, dude's got how many slams? How much money in the bank account? I think he can take a ball to the chest, bro. I'm not going to apologise to him at all.
Did you aim it straight at him?
Yeah, I actually was going for him, yeah. I wanted to hit him square in the chest. Lucky he's got decent hands.
Like Rafa Nadal, Roger Federer came through his second round match, although he was taken to a tie-break in the second set by the British qualifier Jay Clark. The defending women's singles champion Angelique Kerber is out. The world number 95, the American Lauren Davis.
I wouldn't say that I was surprised because I always believe in myself. She's obviously an incredible champion.
Andy Murray's Wimbledon return began in ideal fashion as the Briton and his French playing partner Pierre-Hugues Herbert progressed in the men's doubles.
All right, so that's it for the Joy Sports Centre. Danny, let me remind you, we've got live commentary. We start with Morocco versus Benin, and then we've got Senegal versus Uganda. When we're done, all roads will lead to the Labadi Beach Hotel, where DJ Black will be standing by for the happy hour. So,
of
guys,
course.
That's what we're doing. But we have to say happy birthday to Patricia Angsong of Unilever, from your MA Marketing Strategy class of UGBS.
It's also your birthday, Mrs. Abigail Paintel, former DAG as the audit service. Mommy, you are the best. From your daughter-in-law, Layla, right. Alfred, and the girls. Now, William has a message for you, George.
Yeah,
those who are shouting the downfall of Prempeh College today will fall on their own sword. Prempeh Laureate. Also,
me fall for sword.
Toyin Senaya of Horseman Shoes. Toyin, I'm wearing one of your shoes this morning.
Well, yeah, wow.
He says, tell George Addo Jr. to allow us Prempeh boys to focus on our quarterfinals. Why? We don't want any distraction.
What we are saying, the battle is against the enemy. And I like the fixture today. Eh? You've got what? You've got Achimota, and you've got Wesley, and you've got Prempeh. Oh my God. If Wesley don't, Achimota will.
Listen.
Today, Prempeh
can somebody play me the Achimota?
Come and sing your. We'll find
it for you. People are enjoying yourself so much in this studio.
Come and sing.
Okay, thank you very much, George, for making us your Joy Sports Center.
You are thanking me now.
We go for these important messages, after which we go for the groove. Remember, we begin, and Adam has a new song for the drop